Hey, yo, 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 ladies and gents. Come on. Come on. Are we in? I'm closing all the tabs so that it doesn't lag for me. Boom. Irrelevant.
College, never had.
Oh, jeez. No, no, no. Alright. It looks like it should be working now. Yes, sir. Everything's fine. Is audio here? Yeah, it looks like it's here, right? Everything is looking fine. Everything is looking good. Yeah. You know what that is, though. There's a little bit of glare on my face. Can we like tone it down a little bit? Maybe like this. Maybe a little bit of. Kind of like this one. Yes, sir. Hey. Oh my god. Yes, sir. So basically, it's a good morning, good evening, good afternoon for everyone. Alright, I have to make sure that the chat is working. Alrighty. Yes, sir. So, test 1 2. Boom. Is it working? Is it working? Yes, it's working. Nice. People, ladies and gents, we're actually doing this once again. Nice. So, there's a very specific approach that I will start developing that I want to apply, generally speaking, to upcoming games. There's 2 habits of the day. First one, camera panning to lanes while farming jungle. And 2, checking minimap and lane state when encountering enemies, invading, objectives, or looking for fights. Okay. Boom. This is literally golden. So basically what I'm trying to do, and I'll let y'all in on a little bit of something, is develop this specific thing. Okay. God damn. All right. Actually gonna go, and we're gonna go crazy. Okay. So here's a very specific thing that we're trying to develop. All right. And what that is essentially is approach to the game in terms of improving, because I'm realizing that I'm not like improving, or like I'm improving very slowly in terms of like the amount of time that I've spent, you know, playing, and the actual improvement that happened within that time. And there's a lot of periods where there was basically no improvement. And the ultimate goal, basically, if I want to, let's say I want to play Challenger, right? The ultimate goal is to make less flippy plays. Flippy plays, if it's like 50-50, it's just like volatility that, you know, sometimes you'll win, sometimes you lose, but essentially it's not gonna give you an advantage. Advantage is gonna be taken by doing like specific things that will grant you, I don't know, like XP, goal lead, position lead, you know, whatever objective, that kind of stuff, right? So you want a way, a consistent way to guarantee those advantages for yourself and prevent enemies from getting those advantages for themselves as well, right? So it comes with a couple of things: knowing what those advantages are and how they could be taken, and also awareness of what the enemies can do to prevent those advantages. But this is all cool, you know, in this grand scheme of things. Oh my god, it sounds so grand, it sounds so major, it's like whoa, whoa, whoa. In reality, we just focus on very small specific things and like actual behavioral steps that we can take in order to improve the gameplay of ours, right? And the thing that in the last few days I've been thinking about this a lot, and like really thinking about like why is my improvement the way that it is, like actually like not so good. And there's a couple of things that I'm realizing. One is like I'm way too impulsive as a human being in general, not even as a player, but like as a human being, right? Meaning, I do things the way that I feel like doing. If I feel like doing this, I will do. If I don't feel like doing this, I will not do. This means there is no consistency in terms of improvement, because sometimes I feel like doing it, sometimes I don't feel like doing it. There's no like specific structure or system in which I would ensure that improvement, if that makes sense, right? Yeah, that's for sure one thing. And the other thing is just in general, like, even if I do the things to improve, I do them in a way where it's like it may not even grant you any actual learning and adaptation. Because in order to do like specific things, and let's say you want to like improve your, I don't know, like camera panning, right? In order to improve camera panning, you have to like, if we're doing this intentionally, I don't mean it that we randomly stumble into it, if we randomly like do the good thing. If we're like intentionally building a structure or a regime or like a routine for ourselves, like how do we improve in camera panning and map awareness? We do that by using F1, F2, F3, F4, or by, you know, using your mouse to move your camera away from yourself to the to every single lane to gain that information. The question is, when do you do that? When it is relevant. So this is like, you know, I guess with like with higher skill comes better and deeper understanding of the game, and understanding which kind of information is relevant and when do you need something from some lane in terms of like understanding and, you know, really looking into it, and when you don't. So for example, do I need to okay, so do I need to, for example, pan the camera to the top when I'm farming first camp? I might as well do that just to see what is going on, because there will be those rare circumstances when there's like, it's literally your teammate and the enemies is like 1 HP, and instead of doing the camp, you can walk up and take the first blood, even though you're playing Volibear, you don't have like Q yet, and it's like not a favorable position. That's why it has to be 100% guaranteed. Basically, enemy pushed up under your tower, and both your laners are 1 HP, and they're like trying to bait each other and try to, you know, find the way to like smack that one hit to get a kill, right? So in that circumstance, you can literally just walk up and be like, okay, maybe I'll even have to burn the flash or something, depending on the champion, the matchup, and everything. But I'll walk up and I'll grab that first blood, you know. So that happens when you pan your camera, and just having the concept or understanding that, oh, camera panning is good, I need to do that, it's not enough, because that doesn't mean application. It's like saying, oh, you know, I fucked up. Just saying that you fucked up and acknowledging it does not mean there's a specific plan or steps that the person is gonna take to improve. And this is like, I think to a big part, is like a fault of my personality, I would say. That usually a lot of the times, like, I'm very good like at understanding and acknowledging like my shortcomings, my faults and stuff like that, or like being, you know, not being like very offensive about it and be like, okay, yeah, this is my fuck up, I agree 100%, I know, yeah, that. But so what? You can say this and be like, yeah, you know, okay, sure, it's my fault, but then what do you do after? So what comes after is literally what makes the difference. Obviously you need the first part, like acknowledgement or understanding, like meaning awareness, so that you could then consciously and intentionally or deliberately, you know, change that part about yourself. But without the actual changing, there's not going to be any change, right? So in terms of league, I can say, yeah, camera panning is important and I need to focus on it, yet never do it. But the thing is, like, when do you pan the camera? Because just thinking about it, that, oh, I need to pan camera, it's like way too overwhelming. There's no structure, there's no clear answer as to when you should do it, you know, what you should be paying attention to and stuff like that. So coming up with like a plan, okay, when I'm hitting red buff, I'm gonna quickly, you know, check, let's say we're playing red side and I'm taking the red buff as my first camp. I'm gonna like occasionally drop, you know, my camera to top and mid just to see in case like something very volatile is happening. If very volatile is happening, I might actually want to skip out on a camp and go for that first blood, because it's basically guaranteed, because they're like so blood boiling and fighting each other and stuff like that, to the point that it's like, you know, crazy. But this is only in like very rare circumstances. More often than not, that's not going to be the case, but you know that you want to gank like this. But hey, now it's not about that. Now it's about like panning the camera, right? So when I'm taking the red, I'm looking at top and mid. When I'm taking, you know, the Krugs, I also drop my camera on top and mid just to check up on the situation, like to get an update. When I go to Raptors, that's where I like still check up on top and mid, but this is where I'm more leaning towards. It's like still camera panning and gathering information will be relevant for both lanes regardless. Checking up on top and mid, even though you're at Raptors and you're further away from top, it's still relevant, because what if the same situation is presented to you where top laner is literally under your teammate's tower harassing him, and both are basically 1 HP, it's just that your teammate cannot walk up for the kill, you know? He's being sitting behind the tower, just gathering and soaking up the XP. You just walk up and get the kill. You relieve the pressure, you get a kill for yourself, you ruin, you know, things for the enemy, and you make, you know, make your teammate's life a little bit easier. That may come with a little bit of a cost. That's completely fine. So, but yeah, that's literally how basically we want to approach, right? Yeah, so these are specific things of like when to ban, you know, to the lanes while doing the camp, literally as often as, like, ideally all the time. Like whenever you're not making an action on the camp that requires your camera be here, is literally where you can, like, you know, focus on some other lane. Like literally, I'm not hitting this, I'm not kiting it. Okay, boom, check this. Okay, I do like boom, one step, then check this again, you know? Like just literally just continue doing that. Okay. If I never told you so, in my way towards you, dreams are out of light, route a map 1,000 times, forget my way towards you. Yeah. No, there's no need to go that deep. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, literally nobody is holding, but hey, let's not obsess about others, right? Okay. Yeah, so he went towards his top camp. That's pretty standard. Now I should be paying more attention to... He's gonna get cooked. Can I make it in time? Oh. No. Like I understand what you want to do, but I mean, ideally help you. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of like this. Yeah, he's gonna get the thingy from here. It's over here. And now my camp is up. Actually, I think I should check up on it a little bit. Oh, it's actually not taking it. Never mind, it's taken. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit behind on tempo. There's a lot of fighting going on. Kind of good for us, I guess. And I don't mind like wasting a little bit of time, quote unquote wasting. It's not actually like wasting, but spending a little bit more time here as my Krug camp will spawn a little bit later. I want to ward it deeper. Have a little bit of time. That's good. Okay. Yeah. This. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind, but it's okay. You know, we're one kill positive basically. That's all that's really happening right now. If this guy dies, is kind of his problem. Alright, just gonna go here. Lovely. I'm going top side. Ooh, beautiful. Dude, bot is doing really, really well. Oh shit. What the fuck? Wanna flash? Can flash for it? Oh yeah, they will not make it in time. Yeah, that's a good payback. I'm stepping towards here, just in case. Nice. He might be here. Yeah, it didn't work. She has no kill. Nice, nice. That was a flash. Beautiful, broski. Okay. Balance offside, so I'd recommend like really not fighting. Huh? Okay. No, it's not even a good ward. I should have placed it. Okay. Yeah, I just need to farm my cams basically. I know. In terms of gold spent, we're like at similar strength right now. He's just a little bit ahead in general. Almost everyone is missing right now. Okay. The misfortune, if she's gonna be back in lane, it's gonna be like giga diveable. Okay. I can't really help with that, I don't think. Okay. Beautiful. That's actually beautiful. That guy's top sides. I would appreciate if they could help me out a little bit. Yeah, I just want to step back so that, you know. I'm just baiting them off. I really don't want to fight. Okay. It's still a huge. So this is gonna be Wisp, Kindle Gem, and Dark Seal, I believe. Yeah. This is a really good purchase for me. So we are like at a similar amount of CS, a little bit ahead, but I think he farmed like some of the waves. That's why. Okay, she used the ultimate. That might be incoming. I think I want to use that smite, actually. Beautiful. This means I take his whole topside camp. So their support could be coming from the base. The only thing that I really need to be careful of, that Alistar might be stepping here. We'll see if we can make a play here. Nice, 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 actually. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice. That was a beautiful one. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, no, no. Okay. Go there. I think she can harass him if she wants to. So this game feels, for example, like very, very controlled, right? And because of that, there's like little to zero nonsense that is actually going on. And it's really good for us. Really good for us. I'm gonna see real quick. Okay. There's a scuttle. If there's no scuttle, take. Oh, there is. Gonna grab it. Okay. Not a lot of time there, actually. Okay. Okay. And now I'm taking basically this jungle camp because I literally can't allow myself to do it. This is like... This is it. Like, this is almost done to the perfection. Almost done to the perfection. Maybe I missed some opportunities, so that's... This is what... So here's... In terms of like trying a new system out, is I'm gonna play like maybe like 3 games, I would say. And then to catch a little bit of a break from the games and to, you know, have a mental reset. And just, you know, to not be exhausted or tired from just playing non-stop. What we're gonna do... I really need to back. As born. GG. Nice. It was such a good game. Such a good game. Obviously not all the time this can happen, but the idea or the flow of the game was like really, really good. Like genuinely, it was really good. I didn't lose focus. Promoted back to Diamond 2. Hello. Alright. And yeah, this is what we do after the game. We just post this message. Boom. GG's. Go next. So what we're gonna do, let's say after like 3 games section, or each 3 game section, we're gonna go look into the stream and see my POV of how I played those 3 games, and we're gonna look specifically at 2 things from my stream. One is camera panning, whether I was actually doing it, because I really want to, you know, consolidate that particular habit or pattern. So we're gonna look at that. And a second thing is checking the minimap on like lane state and seeing if I play around this. If I don't, it means I'm not doing this enough and I need to reinforce it further. Yo, Mary, what's up? What's up? What's up? Actually, it's going pretty well. You know, the first start of the day had a little bit of a going outside, being under the sun. Now it's freaking hot in here. It's crazy, but it was really cool. Yeah, what about you? How's it going for you? Mayor, sorry for interrupting, but quick question. Can you type 2 plus 2 equals 4 into the chat? I know it's a very random thing to ask, but like, can you just follow me like through this one step? Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Why just checking if you're a bot or not? Because sometimes like people come into the chat, or people, and they're actually bots, and they're just running the script. And last thing, hey, I appreciate by the way. Yeah, that's why I was asking. And how's the night going? Honestly, it's 10 a.m. right now, so it's morning. It's not, it's not a night, but it's pretty close. I don't know. It's pretty good. Overall, it's pretty good. Wait, where are you from, by the way? And lastly, okay. Any plans on what you're gonna do for the 4th of July? Like, do you even like celebrate it or no? Like you personally? Okay, okay. Interesting. I wonder like how many people in the US actually like celebrate it. And like celebrate it as in they feel like strongly about it, you know? It's like, oh, it's good, it's like, it's important, da 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 da, and like how many people like actually just feel like, it's whatever. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, it probably varies like quite a lot, and the percentages might even like surprise a lot of people, right? Chilling at home with buddies. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. No, I mean, I'm in Lithuania, so I have no reason to celebrate other countries' holiday, or whatever you call it, like, you know. That's why I'm saying it's 10 a.m. in the morning, because it's not America. It's not US, you know. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, we kind of have like in Lithuania, we kind of have like our independence kind of thing, because in the past, like some years ago, we were oppressed and under the Soviet Union's foot, so to speak, censored and stuff like that. So whenever we reestablished independence, that became like a thing to celebrate, basically. What do you mean by am I a job person? I'm not. Okay, I genuinely don't know. Like I understand what you mean by that. Like the question. Hold on 1 second. And I'm back. Yeah, I'm genuinely not sure what you mean by being a job person. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. So at the moment, as of like the last, I would say maybe 3 months. No, it's like maybe no, it's 4 months at this point that I'm not employed at the moment. So like around 4 months ago, I quit my job, and yeah, for now, I'm just doing this thing basically full time, trying to work on stream, on becoming a sick ass player in here, and also doing some side stuff, writing a little bit of songs, learning to create some music and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah. And like I think I'll be able to do it for the next few months, but afterwards I might have to come back to the job if like nothing works out within that period, financially speaking. So yeah, we're gonna see. Honestly, it's gonna be an interesting period. Yeah, why I quit the job? Well, basically it was, I don't know. It was like, what do you call it? Like a agreement from both parties that I should basically quit a job, because like at that point it was kind of clear that I'm not like really improving to the level of expectations, right? And I've noticed myself, you know, that I put like some effort in, then I become distracted, I start working on different things, then I put like less attention or care into the job, and it's just this, you know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you know. And I improve a little bit, but then, you know, it just goes up and down, you know, the performance. So since I wasn't consistently performing at like the right level, then, you know, yeah, basically we agreed both ways to just, you know, basically part ways, and that's it. It's mainly related to the performance. Yep. Sadly, you know, not a person of perfect discipline and perfect career path or whatever. So yeah, you know, as much as I wish that, you know, in my life I would be like really like disciplined and do the right things, this is unfortunately like one of my struggles or one of my challenges. But hey, I'm mindful of it, and I'm hopefully, you know, I'll learn to deal with it and work with it and like overcome it or become better at it. But we're gonna see. It definitely gonna take time. What about you though? What do you do? Do you like have a job? Do you study, or? I mean, ganking top early should be like quite easy. But also bot is quite volatile. Yeah, Jen is dead. Jen is dead. Your office is your home. Alright. Let me guess. Are you doing by any chance like graphic design stuff?
What happens when old wounds heal?
Yeah, now it kind of makes sense why you're in the chat, you know, like I'm guessing your primary reason is to not actually, you know, like watch the streams or stuff like that, but just to look for clients. So that'd be my guess. Okay, mid is looking like pretty good. Damn, seeing there's some nice zoning. Okay. There's anything? Okay. Yeah, so you started. Finish there most likely. Unless he stole the count. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my bad, like if I'm assuming, you know, a different intention or a different goal. But so far, like almost always, like new people, especially on Kick and sometimes on Twitch, or the new viewers, like the new names, almost always they're like, they pretend, I don't know, I don't know if I should call it like pretending. Maybe it's not pretending, maybe it's a completely normal thing, but like, you know, it comes off as like, oh, you know, a new person is like chatting and is being active, but then, you know, at the end of the day you realize, oh, okay, so they came here just to look for the clients. Like that was just a facade basically to try and look, you know, for can we? Yeah. So yeah, I didn't mean it, you know, necessarily like in a toxic way that you're like doing something like wrong or something, but yeah, it was more about the fact that the people like a lot of the time do that, and it's like I don't want to say that this is disingenuous, but I think like if your goal is to look for clients, I don't know if there's like reason for you to like to chat a person out, only just to like slowly lead into it. Oh, by the way, completely unrelated, I'm doing this thing, when in reality that was your actual goal, and you're just like kind of putting up a facade or like pretending that you're gonna do that, you know, when in reality that was your goal the whole time. So yeah, I'm just saying it, you know, just saying it. I don't know what is, you know, a good way or a bad way to do these kinds of things. I personally have no idea. Okay. Becoming a volatile. Yep. Hmm? Does she have ward here or like? Huh? Don't push, like what? Whatever. I'm walking back. Alright, yeah, she just. I mean, she's still Giga ahead. That's the only kind of basically victory that this guy can get back. I need to use another smite because I wasted so much time between first and second camp, so like try to put it, you know, in some sort of a. Okay. I'd really like to look into big thingy. Okay. Any more too? Okay, I'm gonna check this. Ooh, hello. Hello, my friend. Oh. I like this, huh? It's okay, it's okay. Big stepper. Underground methods. Huh? Okay. Now where's this? He's not there yet, so. Yeah, that's good. Fair enough. Got a lot of resources for that. And so the thing that she was ahead, please hit the same target. Okay. Big Mecha, underground methods. Yeah. I mean, it kind of have to expect him there. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I don't think he will be invading, because I'll just do a full clear to bot. Then again, like try to look for fights and kills there. I think Aatrox is in a good spot. So he should be like dealing with this relatively well. I see. Who's this now for whatever reason? You know, I could inform about people, not gonna lie. Not a big deal though, I can stop her. Not that rough. Okay. Alright. Literally just use this. That was like kind of interesting. Go back to the tower. No. Run it up. Gotta run it up. Run it up. Okay. Gonna wait here. Ooh. Okay. Why are you pinging me? What the fuck are you on? There's a free kill here for me. Run it up. Gotta run it up. He's gonna get them. Play it at least. It's not too bad. Kaina. Venom. Did they use something interesting? Yeah. The Kain might be on. The fuck? Most of their gold and weddings and everything are basically in. Yeah, and this guy's dead, I think. Ooh. Yes! Actually. We get the power, the fame, but damn. I never did about the bunch. Okay. There's no more. I cannot take it anymore. Unfortunately, I cannot take it anymore. Can we not leak the waves of this place? Kind of leaking everywhere. Just a side note. It looks like Kane might be going for... What are they on? A bunch of tilted kids. Not really the best fight, is it? Literally all mids. Run it up. Gotta run it up. Are you taking this? Exactly. Trying to help her. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's my fault for sure. This. Yeah, that was my bad. Yeah, I should have not greeted and just recalled. My bad. Like, actually, I should have recalled there. I would have not died there. Yeah, she's like insanely strong right now. Right, motherfucker, like literally everyone's holding hands together and on top of that like taking camps from me. Like, if there would be like literally nothing else to do, I would understand, but like we're bleeding waves, we're not catching the CS, and on top of that like taking them from me. Well, you could instead just go to catch the CS. Why are we fighting this? Just leave, leave, leave. That's beautiful. Oh, never mind, actually. Okay. Gonna mute these guys as well. They're just, you know, thinking like all the nonsensical stuff. And if I'm gonna pay attention to it, I might get triggered. I might, like, you know, try to. Okay, nothing together. Oh, there might be a play there. He left. Okay. Everyone is missing on the map basically. Last two people we're seeing around mid, they're probably going for Atakan and we can't really do much about it. Playing on that side. I'm not even gonna risk it. I'll wait for Jhin. When Jhin appears, then it's fine. We can go for it. I'm getting caught. What are we doing there exactly? I'm not sure. Now we have to give up the tower, or rather the Drake, once again. So. Where is she though? Okay. Yeah, they're gonna go look for cancels. Okay. Okay, let's go that. Sure. Can't really fight this. It's okay. Yeah, Katarina has to be killed, because otherwise we're just cooked. Otherwise we are just cooked. Problem is that I can't really step into fucking group. Can't really fight this too much. This is for sure. Okay. That's beautiful. Beautiful turn of events. Okay. Not gonna lie, they can like mess up really bad if they're gonna continue something like this. We can just play it like legit, just play it slow. No. All this king is gonna be here right now. And it's gonna smack the shit out of me. Sure, let's buy this. Like, anti-heal might prove to be valuable in this case. Yeah. Guys. Fuck, man. Okay. Yeah. Done. We won the game just now. We literally just won the game. Nice. Second win of the day. Bruh, secured beautifully. I really liked my plays for the most part. I really liked that they were controlled, and I felt like most of my decisions were actually like in a good way, you know? They were actually done in a good way. Yes, he's like 1-5, 6-11, bruh, dying like crazy non-stop. On a flip. How's it going? Okay. Ah, okay. He's not responding, so probably AFK or some. It's fine though. It's completely fine. So yeah, beautiful 2 games already. Legitimately 2 beautiful games already. Like, it's crazy. Yes sir. Very controlled games. So yeah, like, this is what's interesting. Like, I still feel like I can sense that, you know, sometimes I'm not like really in tune with like map awareness. And I can still like look at other lanes more, especially when, you know, jungling. But you know, overall the decisions were nice, you know, just being on camps more. There's like, you know, no obvious good plays, and maybe it's all with Flippy or something, then, you know, yeah. It's actually pretty good. Like, genuinely, it's going to look pretty good. I wish it wouldn't be so hot inside. I've this is so weird. So I slept last night as much as I can. I went to sleep like 11 p.m. and I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I felt like wide awake and I couldn't fall asleep. And now I feel sleepy again. Dude, this caffeine thing, I'm telling you, there's something weird, there's something crazy about it, and it sucks balls. Oh. All right, let's pop that guy in. Okay. I got invited. Beautiful. A little bit of a fresh drink. 32 LP. No, but honestly, if I'll be putting plays like this in, everything is possible. Thing is, I need to remind myself habits that I want to focus on, which is one thing. The other thing, safe, get guaranteed plays over flip. Wait, so I don't know. I mean, like, ready? Okay. It didn't make the sound for me. This is just my destiny. This is how I live my life today. I don't really wanna be. Did it out in underneath. Na. Okay. Come on. Bro. And I can tell. A person is a little bit distracted. But it's okay. The day just started. So I ate one burrito today. And I used a bunch of this sauce. This sauce is actually amazing. All right. Dude, so this sauce, this is like salsa picante. The name is called Valentina. But holy shit, this is so nice. Like it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of hot, but not really. Wait, let me dab a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay. It's a little bit hot, but actually not much. It's like you would eat a pepper, like a jalapeno or something, and it would be on the milder side rather than on a strong one where you're like eating it and like, ooh, like, ugh. It's like you can feel the hotness, you can feel it like spreading a little bit, but it's very mild, you know? And dude, the ingredients, you know? Like this is basically This is super freaking low calories, and it kind of makes sense because like all the ingredients are. Where the fuck do I find them? Española, eso que right. Is there English based stuff? Nah, you're crazy. But basically, imagine. So there's basically what? There's like probably tomatoes a little bit of peppers, a little bit of I don't know, maybe like chili flakes or something. A little bit of what do you call this thing? Vinegar, I think. Then a little bit of water, a little bit of something, and it's basically there's no oil as far as I'm aware. There's no mayonnaise. It's mainly just some flavoring stuff, just some veggies, some seasonings, and a little bit apple cider vinegar, if I'm not mistaken. That's literally like the whole ingredient list, right? So you can imagine, like, you can literally take like a third of this bottle, consume it, and it's gonna be like 30-40 calories or something. So in terms of like caloric, intake for someone who's looking like to eat less calorically dense foods and stuff like that and have some flavoring, is literally one of those ways. Or like use the seasonings, also various, like, I don't know, things that are just literally just seasonings and that's it. It's an awesome thing, actually. So I ate one burrito today, but sadly the burritos that I'm eating are actually on a more caloric side. But you know why? I realized, like, specifically why that is the case. Simply because I'm eating the ones where what do you call it? I'm eating the ones with like a decent amount of like minced pork and some amount of minced beef, instead of like it being like lean minced beef or like lean chicken that's minced, so that already like makes a lot of a difference already. What the fuck? Fuck? Okay. All right. So I think we're sticking with the usual picks, right? Mm-hmm. Wait. Support Rundle? Interesting. Okay, will I be able to attack them? Not really. 4-range people and also like stunts, pushbacks and stuff like that. I cannot even dream of like attacking them for a long time. I cannot. So, yep. No attack speed stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh damn, lower ranks or whatever. Yeah. How are you feeling about this game? You know what I can do? Oh yes. Oh yes, I'm gonna do that. I think. Alright. Ariman. Yo, Avarin. I stretched my neck the wrong way. Literally can only sit up straight and not move it. What the fuck? Wait, when did that happen though? What? When did you do that? Suck! Haha! Got him! Okay. I'm approaching 30 years old. I mean, I'm 29. So I'm like, I'm kind of there as well. Ooh. Hey. Ooh, while sleeping. Okay, okay. They're like going crazy with it. I see. All right, man. Good luck in the lane. I'm wondering if Echo went actually for the blue, because if he did, after clearing the ward, I would want to invade him actually, unless there's gonna be action elsewhere. He's like really pushed up. Can I work around that? Okay. Yeah, she's gonna be pushed up. Alright. What? Okay. And we can go there. Sure. So, Echo is there. Echo top side. But his clear is slow, so like, no, it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, keep in mind that. Nice, broski. Ah, sadly, I really don't like Echo getting kills. But it's not like there's much that I can do about it, right? I'm gonna drop a ward here. And just recall. Echo's there. I like this for faster roaming times. Romano, humano. Mm-hmm. Oh. Hey. Nice, good job. I can't really invade him right now. Wait up. I'm only level 4 though. Can I do anything here? It's like kind of risky, but it's my downtime, right? Might as well. Echo, I think, is topside actually. He didn't show like for a very long time. Now like it becomes very risky. What? Okay. Echo could gank this. Ooh, beautiful. Maybe? Yeah. Okay. Fuck, man. Damn. Yeah, so I was right about that. He's gonna shove this. I need to into. I think I'll be getting level 6 off of this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we have to be careful about this. Did I see a TP bot side? Oh no, it's not a TP. I legit thought I'm going to survive this. Nice. Nice. Good job. Good job. That's not too bad. Is it traded 2 for 1? No, 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 no. Okay. And they use a lot of spells. Yeah. No, I legit thought like I'm gonna survive. It was not like I didn't anticipate something. Numbers, everything were correct. I just anticipated that I'm. Yeah. Hmm? Ah, better smite. It looks like I'll need Spirit Visage first, after finishing Cosmic Drive. Already has an item. I mean, he got 2 kills for himself, right? Or not like for himself, but he basically, yeah, took those kills, so a lot of gold is on him. Right here. No, 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 no. I was coming to help, bro. I can do it, though. Okay. Seriously. Since we got this angle for engage, I just thought we're gonna like be able to kill them first. Like on an equal, you know, 3v3, yeah, we're not winning. I have to play against Pantheon or with Pantheon. But in that particular circumstance, the way that they set up and we were able to hit like most of the spells. Right? Fuck. The fuck? So you're not bad. I don't know where I'm going if you're literally like roaming and you're with me. But I also like got 1 shot, so my problem as well. Nice. That is really good. Honestly, I think we went late. We have like ways of dealing of like not being one shot. Right? What's the health? Yeah. And also this. Yeah, basically our late game is ours, honestly. Not much that I have to worry about. I'm just gonna stay there for the dive. Gonna do that. I'm in here to like. Huh? Yeah. Sure. You're not wrong. He has more KPs and he was consistently farming. This is where I'm falling apart. Like I'm participating in stuff, I'm helping others. And I'm just dying too much. That then is very strong, we can fight it, right? Yeah. But like, I don't know. Pantheon is pinging for the middle. My bad here, like obviously. Okay, but I solo can't do it. I cannot get it. Good. Yeah, they're moving together as a team. Look, they went together for like, hey, let's get the blue, right? Multiple times we could have like done, I guess, the same thing, but we didn't. that's really good. Literally the guy that carries everything this game. And then, yeah, Kale is gonna turn into a carry. The whole team, basically. The whole team can carry this. All I need to do is like provide as much viability for the team for them to do the thing. Yeah, we can't. I'm not playing without Pantheon. Not willing to risk it. If we want to do this, we have to have Pantheon. Activates the flash. So why am I coming here then? Useless. Game. Yes. No, but we don't have Pan. Like, it's so not good. We don't have Pantheon. Okay. This is insane. This is insane. Bruh, this is so lovely to be in this position. All I'm here to do is just help my team clutch it up. We have to. We have to be together as a team on time. Doesn't matter, bro. Like, it's a soul for them. Can't risk it. To get soul, then it becomes like 10 times more. Like, do this. What? Bro, what are we waiting? Out defend. Now play it slow, reset, defend everything. Get whatever it is that we can get. Yeah, he's gonna wreck this guy, huh? I'm mistaken. Or Renekton is still like stronger in the 1v1. Oh! Three bot sides. Oh shit. Yep. Mhm. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't want to use flash for this, so I'd rather use ultimates. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can do it yet. We have everyone like to reset to be on the map for the same thing. Oh. No, 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 no. That reached me. That's... Yeah, Kayla's like insanely strong right now. Annie actually missed. So she flashed and then she missed, I think. Not bad, not bad. I grabbed 2 wards so that we can always, you know, do the warding. Ward ding ding ding. Yeah, we have to wait for it. We have to wait for our friend until it gets to the end days. Yep. Nice. We for sure go for this. We for sure go for this. Think so? It's a wave clear. Unless Annie doesn't help, then okay. Did it? Nah, this time, Team Pro played really well. Yeah, that was well played actually. Well played, man. Well played. Wait, what? Why didn't... Who's Endo, by the way? Yo, as I was typing, man, well played. And I'm genuinely like happy that I was able to like at least set you up somewhat early on. So that was like really good. Because that basically won us the game in a sense that you were able to snowball and become stronger, and then like mid to late game fights that you participated, you basically just go in and kill 3 people. And like the enemies cannot do much about it. Like they don't have a real good counter for you. Because like you're so strong that you can jump on someone, basically one shot, and even if Renata puts like, you know, survival or like revival thing on them, you just shield yourself. That person cannot kill you. They die, and you continue cruising, you know, through the fight. That was like really, really good. But I'm just not sure exactly like how I messed up my part early game. I want to see like real quick. I'm gonna look into it. I'm not gonna, you know, spend too much time. I just want to see the flow of the, you know, I did this, then did this, then did this, then did this. Oh, Echo. Yeah, that was well played by you. Good job. Honestly, I completely dropped the wall, but at least happily I was able to set up my top a little bit for a couple of kills. Yeah, this was kind of weird. On level 3, if you wait for my 3, we kill Annie. Fair enough. So you thought like it was a matter of just waiting for level, right? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, you had no slow. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, then in that case, I should not even be going there. If this means that I have to stand and wait, I'd rather just go and do things and look for opportunities, you know, some other time. Yeah, like we still trade it and it makes like your laning easier, and I don't mind having no flash. Because for me, ganking any of these lanes, it's not crucial to have flash, you know? I can find angles to like walk around and stuff like that, so that's pretty good. And yeah, I had some human on support. Damn, it happens, you know, what can you do? But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good point. So like level 3, it didn't have your Q. But yeah, so basically I was going here only to see, because I saw her pushing up and I wanted to see what she does. And weirdly enough, for whatever reason, she decided to go to bot side river here, like earlier, before that, like before when I was like, you know, waiting. Like what in the fuck was that? Like, oh, she just went to place a ward. Yeah, no, it's all good, it's all good, no worries. You can punish her later if she pushes. Yeah, that is true, that is true. Yeah, so it was just odd for me that she disappeared from lane, but seeing what she did, it makes sense. So she pushed up, then went to ward it to get some info. That makes sense. Okay, I go back to my usual stuff. I'm warning top. So he manages to get a first blood and then sadly dies, because I know on Echo like how much it means to get that gold and be a little bit ahead. She also rushed lucidity. Yeah. Well, this one was... This invade was interesting, actually. But by the way, don't really know why I bathed the bot, to be honest. Why would you do that? With Trundle, if I path bot, and then if Trundle just drops his E, that's a guaranteed summoner or death. Like if he just drops pillar behind them, they have no mobility, nothing, literally. It's guaranteed summoner or death. In the from that perspective. Yeah, it still is. Like it genuinely still is. Like early on, I genuinely think. Yeah, so I was still playing around him. Like I was paying attention, you know, to the top of like what was happening. and I was going basically I was you know, I made like 3 or 4 plays top, I believe, and basically no plays at bot. But yeah, this was like interesting invade by you. I wonder why Kale didn't start moving earlier, but maybe she couldn't, I don't know. But happily, at least, you know, me and Pat got you. But afterwards though, okay, you got the camp. I'm doing this. This camp was delayed. Since I'm waiting for my camp to respond, I decided to look for yours. Yeah, so far it kind of makes sense. Like, I'm not like risking too much or anything. It's fine. No one is gonna talk about how well I played that, dodging echo with the end of my E. Wait, play so I can see. Wait, what do you mean? You meant this one? Oh, what the fuck am I even talking about? Yeah, so we noticed this. Yeah, so couldn't you, for example, in this situation, just leave the wave as it is? Yeah. So, okay. But I'm not sure. Okay, what do you mean? So you did something with E, right? This is... E is gonna be... What am I... I'm still not sure. Huh? Is it... Oh, E allowed you to go past the field, right? Because of the movement speed? Is that what you meant? Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that was well played. Yeah, that was well played, actually. You probably... Yeah, sad lol. You probably needed to throw like your W a little bit more forward so that you're actually running through it and not that it's like behind your back. But it's whatever. So far, like, I'm in an okay position. We're kind of equal, except that, you know, have a kill. But yeah, you know, my top laner has 2 kills. So somewhere, I think this play turned into a kill, right? Boom! Like the Volibear does. Yeah, so this is where I think, like, because like of the plays that I did, we were able to set up like Pantheon for success. Oh, I remember this. This is where I genuinely thought I'm gonna be okay. I wonder why I thought that, though. I have a flash, right? Okay, I have Kale with me. I know that you can deal damage, but I can avoid most of the stuff. There, okay, fair enough. You get... Yeah, I mean, I allowed like too much damage. I allowed too much damage on myself. Like, at this point, I'm basically at lethal range. And as long as any of you has a flash, you just follow my flash and kill me. Yeah, I should have gone into the pit and just leave. Like, go for this, space as much as I can, and then immediately just leave them without letting them. Yeah. Yeah, and I think I just, like, in general, just allowed like way too much damage. This is okay. So we see this, right? But right now, this amount of damage that I'm getting right now, like, I can't, like, I still stood in the queue. I should have walked out. Yeah. I mean, it did matter in the sense... It did matter in the sense that, you know, now I'm, like, falling behind, and all I'm, like... Basically, I'm sitting like this, is like... Hopefully, the lead that you have is gonna be enough, and I'm just gonna be your puppy, you know? You tell me, hey doggy, go bite that guy into the ankle, and I'm, you know, I just woke up, I bite them, you know, I pretend that I'm scary, even though like I'm a miniature poodle or something, and not like an actual bear. Yeah, call me daddy, or probably not, but for your team comp should be unplayable. So yeah, I mean, your team comp feels like it has like way more upfront power early to mid game, and if we didn't get that lead on top and mid somehow, like we should have been like forever behind, and we basically should not be allowed to ever catch up, and you just like push the lead, maintain the lead, and just end the game. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do one more for sure. Yeah, and probably like some other stuff happened later. I'll just have to check it. But yeah, I really didn't like that I started like falling off like this much. Like even though I helped with the plays, there were a couple of deaths that were not necessary or like were not good that put me even further behind. Like some deaths are okay in the sense that, okay, I die, but then we trade, we get another kill, we get this, we get that, we get the objective. Like that I'm kind of down to do. But there were deaths where I just died, you know? Like Renata Grief, like 5 fights, but not ulting instantly. Invades. Okay, there was one invade where you were going for your Gromp, I walked up and you just killed me for free. You probably remember that, right? The thing is, Trundle was literally right next to me, and then he decided to walk river. Like, dude, I pinged on the Gromp, if I'm not mistaken. Pantheon is pushed up, Kale is pushed up, we have Prio everywhere. Perfect. Trundle is roaming, he's literally sitting on top of me. I start walking into your jungle, he separates from me. I notice you notice me, you start attacking me like crazy. And he never shows. Even though he was literally just 1 second or like half a second away from me until I walked up into the bush and then he left me. So I was like, what? And that was, you know, I had like 1 or 2 seconds to realize that. Because like, support is with me. He's literally on top of my dick. You know, our titties are touching each other's, you know? Like, I can feel him on top of me. So I had only 1 to 2 seconds to realize that he's not with me. And I just didn't realize it fast enough until you saw me and then killed me. Yeah. Perfecting your clear as Volio. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but the thing is, as Volibear, you can also always, you know, set up your teammates for success. So it really depends. Sometimes Volibear can be really, really strong and just carry the game. Sometimes it's like a little bit more about other people. But generally speaking, I agree with you. I want to lose. I want to be able to lose less tempo and generate more XP and go through like farming by not making like silly plays, you know? By not roaming unnecessarily, by looking for a play that isn't really there and stuff like that. This is where I don't want to lose my lead. Yeah. I mean, as well, you can low-key full clear and play for dives. Oh yeah. So dives 100%. Dives, I think I'm pretty good on dives because I spot a lot of opportunities for dives and I go for them. I like, not every single game, but almost every single game I use ult at least once for dives, and sometimes 2 or 3 times during the game, or maybe even 4. Counterplays, I think in terms of counterplays I'm not that good. I'm noticing that I don't necessarily notice a lot of the times when the enemy would really want to go for a gank so that I could then like counter it. So that's one part where I'm lacking. But yeah, full clear is like 100%. I agree with you. Like full clears is something that I should by default be doing, because in like, I'm not, you know, even though like I have a little bit of mobility, I'm not that kind of mobility and strength where I could invade. Invades are only good where I'm like, where I know that I'm really strong, where, you know, I get some lead and that's when I can bully 1v1, or when I know that you are not there and you made some play and I can abuse you because of that. These are the only good circumstances for Volibear's invades. Otherwise, you don't just randomly invade because like, oh, you know, I want to invade, because the Volibear doesn't work like that. Okay. I mean, if you have any insights into like counter ganking or how to spot them, or like what can help in really like understanding, you know, the counter ganking part, that would be really cool if you could share. Because like I'm quite good in terms of like jungle tracking. I'm quite good in terms of like jungle tracking. Like if we have information of how the person pathed, I can, you know, see like what's he gonna do after, you know, so on and so forth. A lot of the times, not always obviously, but a lot of the times. But to really see like, oh, this is the opportunity where he will want to gank almost 100% in like 10 to 20 seconds, and this is where exactly I should be going right now. Make sure you always know where enemy jungler stars. Oh yeah, for sure. For example, top lane is perfect lane for that, because top lane is all about lane management. As in like, you know, top laner tries to control the wave and have it on their side, then set up a slow push, then dive on a fully stacked wave and kill the guy, you know, and then shove the wave, get a good reset, that kind of stuff, right? But that, you know, but that may not necessarily like tell me, or not always, I mean, tell me when is the opportunity that or when is the situation where the person will exactly want to be there as a jungler. For example, with Elise, this is the kind of champ that I know that I should be way more wary of potential dives. If I see my teammates being low, even under the tower, this is where I'm aware that I should be conscious of their dives, and if possible, I should be around preventing that or countering that if she like gets there first, right? So at least I can then play off of that and maybe like counter and kill. Yeah, so jungle tracking plus noticing that, oh, my teammates are actually like very low.
30 seconds until minions
Okay. Gonna bait this. Okay. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, good luck to you. And by the way, being 400 points, that's pretty good. I mean, dude, I'm trying to aim, you know, for challenger. Obviously, it's not gonna be easy, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to achieve it, if I'm gonna be able to improve this much. But for sure, there are definitely still some situations where I need to improve. Even in the simplest habits of like camera panning, like map awareness, you know, not overextending or not like ganking or fighting where we don't see like half of their team, that kind of stuff. Just some very like simplistic stuff that, you know, I need to improve at. Bruh, no. I was about to shit my pants if that failed. They might look for a level 3 dive. I mean, at least it's level 3 into a dive. Oh yeah, especially if the guy is alone. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll go there. He was a barrier. Damn. Yeah, I was not sure if I can. I don't think I was enraged, you know, for flash kill. I really didn't do that. I would want to be there, not gonna lie. Kinda like. You like trolling or what? Or was that like a legit? Because I thought you warded. Yeah. At least is there. Okay, yep. Yeah. Gonna. This is pretty good. This is where I spend like most of my money. Has 2 kills. That's quite strong. And Pantheon is safe in this stage. And we can't really dive Jax. Not really diveable. But we knew that she's bot side. And we even pinged that she's bot side. And we're still disrespecting it. She was not doing her camp this whole time. This is gonna happen. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know where she is. Like everywhere is the danger. She's like quite strong right now. And that's a death. But like I let them know about it. But they still disrespect it. Like, you know, I let them know about it, and there's two times already that they completely disrespected it, and she got 3 kills off of that, and now like she's, you know, getting ahead for free. Doesn't help that much. Yeah. I need this camp. I'm gonna be level 6. Huh? Okay. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, be careful. You know what? I think it's about time that I go bot side and like take all our cams, maybe even Drake. She's like, she might take the, you know, Wolf if she wants to. Okay. Or maybe even gank mids. Yeah, so is my plan. Okay, there. Okay. Oh, okay, buddy. Yeah, but like, bro, you make a risky play, you don't know where she is, and you dive under the tower, and you get punished for that? I wonder. Okay. Place is there. Yeah, she's overextending. Okay. I'm very close actually to an upgrade. Okay. I think she's gonna be bot side now. At least we should be, you know, careful because of that. Boom. And Elise. Okay. Nice. Huh? Can we force something here? I think we can, right? You know, let's... Bro, like... yeah. My bad, I overestimated like what is happening. Shouldn't have gone there for that aggressive play. The issue there was that I knew that we were like in even numbers because of that, but because of Zed, but I didn't realize that Zed is not even gonna go, and all he's gonna do is just like reset. That's about it. Yep, yep. Sir. Okay. Is he gonna be okay? Please tell me that's a kill. She flashed. Bro, this shit sucks so much. Yeah, I misplayed in one situation. I shouldn't have even started this camp and started to go for the tower like way earlier. That was like really the only mistake that I did there. I really don't even have a reason to step in there. You wanna go band for band? Bam bam bam. Okay. Yeah, Zeri is also in a good position right now. Huh? Fine. Preferably we would not give them, but it's like not a big deal. Yeah. Fuck. Like, bro.
Your turret has been destroyed.
God cannot die.
I'm assuming he's not saying that to me, right? Okay. Okay. Huh? How come they can get away from it?
Your turret has been destroyed.
That doesn't make sense to me. I caught him, he flashed away, and I'm like, got stunned. And then I catch all the damage from them. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Yeah. Can you like do something? Hello? If she stays even for a second, then I should just kill this. What is... I don't know. Hyping her in this case? Drive this whole ultimate. Yeah, like we're very not coordinated in this case. Like, if genuinely we just collapse like 5 on the 4 of them, yes, we're like less health, but it's 5 of us. This guy? Like, not shit. Oh, that's okay. Sure. It's okay. I stepped out, like, I didn't respect the fact that, you know, teammates are not following, and I stepped out. I got punished for free for that. And again, like, I'm on death timer right now. I have to sit, do nothing, while all these farms are side, and... Okay. Want to defend that now? We don't see anyone, right? We can get shebang basically. I mean, Zeri is like quite strong already. doing a pretty good job of like not losing, you know. So it's not a big deal in terms of that. Yeah, we cannot contest it, bro. We're not in a position. We just pushed out the waves, like. Maybe next one will be able. Hey, yeah, ping me. Sure. Like, why are we fighting now exactly? We just wave clear. We just defend this, we can still like defend this. I could have just mited there. Okay. Honestly, I think the longer that the game goes, the better it is for us, generally speaking. So, like, they're not finishing the game for us, and it's pretty good. We can continue going. Yeah, what really made this game rough, honestly, like early game, when I was like literally giving information to the team like, hey, careful, Ellie's there, and they disrespecting, then get killed, and then they get ahead, and then it's like, I don't know, it's rough, right? Wait, I wanna... It was topside. Basically, I guess I get it, like, but the overextending here, I mean, human spear. I guess maybe that would have been a killer, right? But yeah, we're extending. I think that's overextending in general. Is like when you know that at least his top side is a little bit risky, but that is what it is. Wait, did we get a kill here? Oh, Nautilus killed. Okay. I'm a full clear. Let's see if they go for a dive. Not really. Yeah, I even informed, like at this stage, like for example, I informed Elise is there. Then another time, I remember I put a board down there, right? Yeah, that was not worth it actually. So this was like, okay, I'm getting this. Now, okay, let's look at this. Okay, so Zed just gets solo killed. Then this guy catches him. I should probably leave earlier. Or, I mean, I was already finishing it, right? There's really nothing that we can get for this. I guess. Yeah, again, he like dives, even though there's like at least, you know, then pings others. That's, yeah, so far, like, look, it's 10 minutes, and I really like my gameplay. I really like my gameplay. Could I have played this better? I wanted to. Why didn't I smite? I have no idea. That's a brain fart moment. Yeah, this is. So she's marked right now. My ult, boom. Yeah, this heal up literally saves me. Nice, easy. Good job. Yeah. So far, literally, like it's 11 minutes into the game, and I like how I played. Genuinely, I like how I played. The only thing that I didn't like is, you know, teammates like not respecting Elias and not playing according to the fact that, hey, there might be Elias and doing this, doing that, blah blah blah. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I like my own performance. Yeah, genuinely, that was actually good. So I have like no issues with that whatsoever. Only this game was rough for me. This one I liked. It's only towards the end that I went some overextends. Like, yeah. All good. But yeah, I need to continue to focus on the stuff such as, which is realistically, what is it? It's camera panning to lanes while farming jungle and checking minimap and lane state, and just continuing to like full clear, look for stuff, full clear. You know, time is usually on my side in terms of like, if I just farm, I get levels, I get, you know, items, I get stuff like that. It's good. I'm not on a timer, you know, I don't need to look for a play like right now, generally speaking, because otherwise, you know, I'm gonna get cooked. It's late in the evening. It's late in the evening. Glass on a side up. It's late in the evening. Glass on a side up. And sigh with you. Sigh with you. Most of the night. Most of the night. Wait, what? What is going on? What? That's crazy. Huh? What are we talking about? Sure, buddy, sure. Karma. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Today I have to stay awake and not fall asleep for another at least like 9 hours or so, and then like I'm fine going to sleep, but I already feel sleepy because fuck knows why I didn't get enough sleep last night. I went to sleep on time and woke up after like 4 or 5 hours of sleep and just couldn't go. Like literally. I'm just sitting there like, oh, I don't want to sleep anymore. What? Ezreal mid and that support? Caitlyn mid and that support? Or Ezreal support Kate? It is he. I'm thinking it's gonna be like I think it's Singed this support, right? Singed are set. And then Ezreal is probably mid. Honestly, wait. Their champs is something that I will be able to attack into. This is not gonna be like 3 hit and then run away. Most of them I can either stick onto or they will, you know, have to melee. That's pretty good. Oh, so it's gay support. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna today wrap like 8 or 9 burritos and put some of that shit in the freezer.
This ground will tremble with the first storm.
The sleepiness right now is like kicking in, like, you know, 100%. Like right now it's just getting to the point where it's like damn, crazy. La 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 la. Suck. Oh yes. I'm just gonna drop this to see if this cards here. Boom, that's some nice poke actually. Huh?
Minions have spawned.
Play in rage war. Taste the fear quivering in your guts.
Poke my. Are you sure? Kha'Zix is not there. And I wouldn't be surprised if like Isaac just farmed my whole bot side. I don't really have a way to tell if that's the case or not. So either he just farmed. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna drop the word here for them. That's kind of an interesting one. Ooh, that's a really bad wave state for him. Taken. But that's kind of bad. Huh? Oh, hello, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, good. It's good. Yeah, I don't know what Kazakhs was trying to do there. It was genuinely not a good idea. Okay, I'll come to help him to shove. Caitlyn just backed. Caitlyn just recalled. So now he can manage. How the fuck do I sometimes miss? Might be doing the Drake. I have to check up on.
Men speak in small.
Yeah, she's gonna like, she'll have to like suck it up basically. Game is gonna suck for her. And Kazakhs might be waiting. much he has ultimates with this. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing my jungle is gone right now.
Bones crunch, blood drips. This is the way.
Isn't. Wow, this guy is so sassy. Yeah.
The soil hungers for blood.
Okay, lads. What? No way that worked. Matter of animations. Yeah, you're cooked there, I think. Oh no, 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 no. Guess I'm gonna go do this, yeah?
Let the land thunder with my storm.
Nice. We got what we came for. Are they really gonna push this? Huh? I don't care, bro. I can chase these guys. Nice. That's good. That's good. That's good. I think that Kha'Zix might be here. He kills. Huh? Bro, what? You kidding me? Surely I'll be able to heal up, right? Nice. Mm-hmm. I got all the objectives, which is really good. Kaizak's not here, yeah, so she's dead basically. Guaranteed death. Okay. Why is she doing this, though? I don't get it, like genuinely. And by the way, look at how good the Iceborne Gauntlet is gonna be into their team. He has like such good items for now. He's like really strong. Iceborne, Iceborne, ooh, baby. Grab this. There's not much to do on the minimap. I think we could actually take this. There's only Caitlyn that I have to be careful of, right? Yeah, so basically nobody. Nice. Yeah, the fact that this gives like 300 gold is so nice. Just gonna go from here. Okay, I can drop it. GG. Unfortunately for them, but GG. Yep. Another victory in the bag. Okay. Okay. To be honest, guys, for today, I don't know how many games I have in me. It's like, I for sure. Okay. So what is the pick looking like today? Probably something like this.
Feel the power of the wild.
Huh. Huh. Weirdly enough, I think lethality might. Okay. First time I see the master player in our lobbies, not gonna lie. It's been a long time since I've seen this. A long time. There were like there was a point in time where I was playing like in master lobbies, or I was like master myself. Oni, where I would see like basically full master lobbies, sometimes even some grandmasters. So hey, I'm slowly but surely wanting, you know, to get to that level. And you know what I've noticed like recently? Slowly we are climbing. Slowly, it's not a fast thing. It's not a thing that happens overnight. Slowly but surely we are climbing, and it means that we are actually like doing something right. Okay, something. You know, there's something right that we're. Is lovely. I'm not normally. Yeah.
Gods do not beg. We take what is ours.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go for another one. I don't know if we can play into top. I feel like top is gonna be hella volatile and I should be pathing there, and like bot is gonna, or rather not that they gonna, but they can play safely, and top is like the only one where it's gonna be constant bashing of the heads and like fighting, and if Yone just gets ahead, are basically only AD, feel like we're in a good position. Ah, but you see, it cancels auto attacks, so like you still have to time it in between. Not really gankable, but also I think it's worth it. Because I saw him like moving bot side at some points. As Ghost, so it's like quite hard to kill him. I really need him to be even lower. This. Now he's gonna ward this. That's interesting. Yeah, he can allow himself this. Actually, you know what? Nice. You know, since she's going for, yeah, since she's going for a top camp, That's how she was pathing, right? I think this gank will work or should. Guy actually not gonna walk out? What the fuck is this? Are you serious? I think I was somewhere like, I don't know, like. But it's so weird. He like pathed like here. There's no ward here. He pathed here. I walk into this and he's here. What? I don't fucking understand this logic. I genuinely don't. And I kind of threw because of that now. Like I lost my lead that I created. Oh my god, this is so not nice. You know what you could be doing actually? Break right now, so I just want to make sure that I can. No, but this is stupid. Fucking hell, mates. Okay. I don't know why you're stepping like through the long way where he can just chase you. Decisions of the century? Hello? Yeah, look, let's give Olaf more distance to cover. No, but this is not something that I can control. And now I would invade her. Because like, fucking Diana, right? I cannot. So frustrated right now. But it genuinely does not make sense to me. Like, how could they like disappear like this? And like he's disappearing in that direction, and then fucking. But we cannot do anything about Groves. Like, we legit cannot. What? This farm, Now, what do you think we should be doing here exactly? Okay. But like, Apple. And now, yep. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with like dying, but I hope that they can in return get something. Otherwise my death is useless. Yeah, sad. Okay, guys. Yeah, jungle is really scuffed right now. Most likely activity there. It wasn't. Fuck. It's insane to me. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, that works. Nice. Nice, that's huge. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one back out. Okay. Okay, that was actually really nice. Are they being engaged upon? Kinda want to help you on there. Bro, this guy flashed. Damn, we could have cleared this ward for the longest time. What the fuck is this? No, I need to take a break after this. I'm already like losing focus. I'm already like, no, now it's bad. Now it's bad. I can't allow myself to play like this. I just can't. Can I do anything to him? Okay. One of you should do that, no? Yon is actually strong. Like, not even capping. Okay. I mean, we're not weak. We're just not strong enough to do the rest of it, you know? All of it homeless right now.
Cloak I wrap around my fur.
We're already setting up. Okay. I mean, my life doesn't matter as much anyways. I'll just here for the team at this point. So Diana could be doing this. I'm not gonna. What just happened? Oh my god, Orion said something nasty. Did he call us retards or was one of us? Nice, nice. Oh, oh, oh. Yep, yep, yep. I'm gonna lose this. Please, attacker, attacker. Let her walk up, don't let her walk up, don't let her walk up, don't let her walk up. Don't let her walk up, bro. Okay. Made quite of a nice improvement, actually. Okay. Yeah, be careful. But like, why do you attack like different targets, bro? Attack the same one with me. There's a person in between us. So there's me, there's enemy, there's him, and there's another guy. So he focuses on another guy. I have no way of connecting to him, and these two guys have a way of connecting on Gion. What can I do in this case, man? I'm just useless then. Wait a minute, actually, low key, big damage. Low key, big damage. Run, run, run. Da, da, da. Yeah. Okay. What? Yeah, all that building those woods is like probably the stupidest thing ever. What? You're building that literally against one person. Against the rest of them, it's not gonna matter. Even against me, it doesn't really matter. At least not greatly, you know? Sure. Yeah, we don't know where the rest of them are. Kind of sussy. I don't know why they're not defending it. I'm just owning this guy. Nice. Let them walk up, look like this. Okay. But like I need help. Hello though. Can we like bruh, I zoned 3 people! I zoned 3 people from this. Okay, now this shit doesn't make sense to me. Like I legit zoned 3 people. What? Yeah, no, you have to. All in. That was so lucky, actually. Okay. So I'm probably just going Jack honestly into them. Jack and ending like that kind of stuff. Okay. Who won this, bro? Wait, where's Sona? Huh? Where's Sona? Okay. Not bad though, not bad. I can take a lot of punching. And it's fine for me. Oh. Bam. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Nice, beautiful. What the fuck is this game though? Yeah, at this point I don't care. I'm gonna die like a million of times just to set up my team for, you know, for the kills and everything. Any time of day I'm gonna do that. It's okay, they can still get it. There we go. Like reset, please. Yeah, and this is a dilemma now. Two objectives are open at the same time, and this just looks like balls. Okay, I mean, we kind of have to take this. No, 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 dude. Here. Dude! Here! Yumi! Dude! No! Bro, are you stupid? Are you stupid? Are you fucking ridiculous? I don't fucking care. You're stupid. Bruh. Yumi. What? What the fuck are you on, Yumi? I don't know. Team is contesting. Sure. Yeah, we need this. Our team like heavily needs this. Can we fight here? We don't see everyone, right? Let's check this route. Nice. Loads of flow people. Yeah, I'm gonna sell it at this point. Does this fit me better? I think this fits me better first, and then Jack show. I'm gonna give more like overall defenses, resistances, and stuff like that, so that's, you know, pretty good. Yeah, they don't really have like a good one-shot kind of thing. So think we have like a decent chance of winning, you know, team fights. I just kind of have to go, I think, on someone like Victor, because we're more of an engage, and then our artillery mages just shoot from the distance, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's no objectives. There's really no purpose for us, like, you know, doing anything on the map that much. Okay. And now I legit think we go for Jack Show. It's gonna be very good defenses. Words. Get caught more, bro. What is this toxicity, man? They just allowed an engage and got engaged, and that's it. Like, we have to be the ones engaging, I think. Or at least I should be able to be there for a front line, but I was like looking, fishing for a kill so that maybe, you know, or an engage. Because if I find an engage, maybe the team can follow up and we can kill. And they did not know about me. I was not in vision. I know for a fact. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh. I mean, oh. Explain exactly what I mean by that. Otherwise, it's a stupid question. Is he unhappy about my bad performance? Okay. Minutes? I'm guessing it's gonna have to be something about the bot lane, maybe. 15. Let's see. I think even when you have 4 items, while he's not the heavy damage dealer who can jump in 1v3. It depends. It depends on the state. It really depends on the state. What? 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 You literally. What? Yeah. Yeah, I made a mistake. So what? You haven't ever made a mistake? Ever? Not this game, not any other? Tell me. Legit, tell me. Dude, stop being delusional and tell me. Yeah, like it's literally the same story all the time. Bruh, you did this, you did that, look how you did it, but then I could literally look in his like history, right? In his history of games, right? Constant insults. He complains after the game ended in private messages. Whatever. So basically, what's kind of weird is that Dalal, by the way, yeah, I saw your message. You have to fight in front of. Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on scenario. You're describing a perfect world where you're like 5v5ing them, right? But there's everything in between. People moving around the map, people trying to ambush, trap, do this, do that, like they do many different things. For example, that last fight that we had right here. Look, they have no vision. Like I was not spotted here. They don't know about me. I'm just sitting here waiting to see if there's gonna be an angle to engage, right? Because we're not pushing the wave yet or anything. Yon just used E in, had to forcefully jump back to the same spot, which was not a safe spot. And I guess I should have realized that I have to move earlier because they're gonna collapse on him, or they can't collapse on him. But otherwise, you know, I was just waiting for an ambush. Yeah, and they just happened to catch him, you know, when he jumps back, and they just instant on them with everything. So in the ideal scenario here, yes, I would be with them and I would be a frontliner. But there are games where Volibear can deal insane amounts of damage and like kill others, but it's not like, okay, maybe insane amounts of damage is like a wrong wording, because the last fight you can't jump to Sona like that. Wait, what do you mean? That was not a... Yeah, I understand what you mean here. That was literally the whole... Yeah, so here... There... Like, she used spells. I know that I cannot hit for a while. I'm just waiting for the stuff to run out, right? I know when she stops doing everything. So I focus Sona because it's an instant free target. Like, basically very easy to kill. Here, my mistake was running under the tower. Like, if I didn't run under the tower and instead of like stayed, you know, outside the tower range, I had, even if she used ulti, I would still have like a decent amount of HP. I just ran under the tower. I overestimated basically what I or we can do. You know, that was just wrong altogether. Like, that was just poorly played. Okay, I'm not... Dalal, one thing that I don't understand is why you're saying something like your last sentence. Like, I'm not sure why you're saying this. Is it like a knowledge check or... Like, because the reasoning here to focus Sona in this particular scenario, because that was the target for me, easier to reach to immediately try and help, because like Nyla was deeper, and also she had her like whatever, like miss or whatever that, you know, that she does when she's like, you know, doing this whole thing like right after this, I believe. Unless that was missed, then maybe I don't know like her well. Yeah, so if there was no miss right here, if like right now she didn't wait, I have to. When is it? How can she trigger her like miss? Lila gains. Dodging attacks, okay. Yeah, so he has not used it yet. Okay, now she popped. Okay. You mean the last fight where we lost? You mean like this one? If you mean this one, there's literally no fight. It's lost already. I'm trying to catch up and get into the action as fast as I can. Like, I'm just jumping into them to try and help Yon. Like, that's all I'm doing. I was trying to be there in time to help Yon. That's it. If you're talking about this fight. Because I was not, when they engaged, I was not in a position to help. So, the way I should have understand the situation is that when Yo uses E, if he like messes up or doesn't get value out of it, when he jumps back, they might jump on him. So because of that, I have to be close, like right next to him, right? Yeah. So I could have been closer here and like be ready to jump on them right as they're trying to engage, like send all in. Because I had to be the force that's basically absorbing a lot of damage and stopping them so that the rest of my team can deal stuff. The only problem is Yon has already used up his like soul thingy, which means that right after he goes back into his usual form and they insta go on him, he's not gonna have his form for like at least a few seconds. So that's already like a losing situation for us, kind of. I don't know, maybe if I'm like right on top of him when he like returns from his E form, maybe we can win this fight if I'm like right on top of him. But yeah, that was like the fucked part basically. Him doing the E thing, chasing, then walking up close enough so that they can start engaging. And me not being close enough to defend if they try to engage after he returns. That was just bad. Yeah, it is what it is, it's fine. Bunch of mistakes done, but it's all good. Honestly, I'm gonna hop off. I feel like I'm tired. Like, I know it's only 2 p.m, but I've been feeling sleepy for the last 4 or 5 hours. So I know that I'm just not gonna play well today. Yes, we played a few games and we lost. I mean, we won more than we lost, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. 33 points is pretty. Yeah, it was like win. Lost, win, lost. I think your team is too far behind to fight a 5-5. You know, like in the last like few minutes we got a lot of gold, we got a lot of kills and stuff like that. I don't know if we're still like behind anymore. I think our main strength, generally speaking, is Wei and Xerath just poking them, just non-stop poking. We don't want to start a fight when everyone is full health. When we have the means to just poke, land spells, poke. Yeah, we instead like want to poke them to make them fight afterwards in worse conditions, or them not want to fight in the first place, and then sacrifice the objectives that we can take after. So I think that's probably the best approach, because we're not really good into all-ins. With Wei and Xerath, you need sometimes, you like, preferably you cast one spell, you cast other, you deal some damage, you crowd control, you deal some damage, you poke again, you boom, attack this, attack that. Only Yone is good with all-inning, but we don't have, like, you know, follow-up like all-in damage. So preferably Yone uses E to poke people, catch them with his ult, with his knockup. Wei and Xerath just finds a way to poke on those people, and Yone just returns, you know, maybe finding a kill, maybe not, but we just like kind of taking it, you know, one step at a time and not like all-inning. I think that would probably be a best approach. And I don't think we're weak. I think we're like really strong in terms of items. I think we had like similar stuff. Okay, never mind. I'm like UK behind it, I think. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit different, yeah. But yeah, anyhow, it was a nice try. I'm either gonna stream a little bit later today, which I don't know if it's actually gonna happen, or simply just come back tomorrow, because I feel sleepy, I feel tired. Right now I cannot play properly, so I'm just gonna stop now and yeah, come back later. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna leave for now and come back later or tomorrow. Bye bye, fellas. I'll make sure to rest fully sleep tonight. No caffeine today. Water, a little bit of sugar-free drinks, but like basically no caffeine, and that's about it. All right, peace out, and see y'all next time, where we're gonna continue dominating this. Okay, it's fine, not a big deal, honestly. All right, bye bye, and talk to y'all